Hello, babies, and welcome to Simply Stacy, where the joy of the Lord is our strength. Well, I want to talk to my singles today. I know it's not Friday. Usually I do relationship tips on Friday, but God has just dropped this in my spirit, and I've been pondering with it today. And I want to talk to my single older ladies that are in waiting. Some of you been married before. Some of you ain't never been married. Some of you have never been married and you've been waiting. You might have pursued your careers. You might have had some offers and they just didn't pan out. You've seen certain stop signs and you just was like, no, scared. This ain't the one. God, I got to continue to wait on you. So a lot of us as older ladies are in different places. Like I said, I've been divorced and I'm an older lady in waiting. And I know sometimes that it may be discouraging in the body of Christ because there's few available single believing men. Let me put that again. There's few single believing men that are straight. Let put it like that, that are straight. I want a straight man now, straight now. Anyway, let me leave that alone. That's a topic for another day. But anyway, ladies, be careful, because a lot of men are perpetrating the fraud. So you can just be a cover for them. Even in these times, even though a lot of homosexuals are free and out there doing what they do, there's still some that's hid trying to hide in the closet. And they want to hide underneath your basket. So be careful, ladies. Be very, very careful. But we're waiting. You know, and I want to encourage you today that no matter what your age is, and young babies, I'm not leaving you out because you're waiting too. But I want to talk to the older ladies that feel like they're aging out and they're tired of waiting and they're getting frustrated and they feel like, well, I don't have a chance. And I want to tell you, change your language. Change your language. Change your language. It's life and death in the tongue. So do you want to speak death into your life or life into your life? I don't care what statistics say. I don't care what it looks like. You know, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You might not be able to fathom right now how God is going to bring this man in your life. You don't have to fathom it. One moment, one day, 1 hour can change your life. You know, God is working on your husband right now. He could be an unsaved man and God's saving him right now. Somebody speaking into his life and he's cleaning himself up and he's being transformed into the man of God designed just for you. I don't know how he's going to do it, but you just know that he's going to do it. There's men of every age group still here on this earth. You know, a lot of people be thinking at a certain age, it's over. It's not over. You're still in the land of the living. God can still do what he said he's going to do. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Don't lose your trust in God. He knows what you have need of before you have need of it. And I know that a lot of you are discouraged. Discouraged. Because the odds don't look like they're in your favor. But long as you got God, honey, you got favor. God will raise somebody up just for you. I done seen all different kinds of dynamics. You know, people get the panties in a bunch. Oh, he's too young. She's too old. She's too. When God come by and bless you with the one that is chosen for you, and that's going to fit in your life just like a puzzle, that piece going to come right together. Don't let it go. Don't let nobody talk you out of it. Listen to God. Ladies, while you're in waiting, enjoy your life. Enjoy God. If and allow him to heal you. Allow him to let you become what you want in a mate. Don't lose faith, God, guys. Don't lose faith in God. Don't lose your faith. Don't lose your hope. Don't lose your trust. Know that God is going to do it. Watch your speech. Watch what you say. It's life and it's life and death in the tongue. Yes, it's dung. Whatever it's dung. If you're talking negative, it's dung. But it's life and death in the tongue. So watch what you say. It's not over for you. It doesn't matter if you're 50, 60, 70, 80. If you desire to have a husband, God got one for you. He's not a respecter of person. God ain't looking at your age. You're looking at your age. Who told you that? Society, your friends, your family. Who told you that you're too old? Or it's just a thought that the enemy done dropped in your mind. Cast that vain imagination down and keep it moving and trust in God. There's nothing too hard for God. If he promised you, he promised you. I'm going to tell you right now, some of you ladies, God has dropped it in your spirit. It might have been long ago, I mean years ago, it might have been just this moment, that he has a husband for you. It's in your spirit. And the years are rolling by and the years are rolling by, but you can't let it go. Because that's the seed that God will put in you, that he has a husband for you. Ladies, believe the husband is there. He may not be there in the present moment with you, but he's there. And at that right moment, he's going to manifest. I can't say when, but don't lose your hope. Don't lose your faith. Continue to trust God. Continue to trust God. Hold on to his unchanging hand. Don't get weary in your well doing. Continue to wait. And while you're waiting, commit to being celibate. Commit to being, let your body be a living sacrifice unto God. Because the enemy wants to come in like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Learn what a godly man is. Learn what a godly woman is. And apply those rules and regulations to your life. Begin to walk it out so your man of God can see you. You're going to stand out among women. God is going to give you favor among women. I told you, God told me that over 10 years ago, he's going to give me favor among women. Now I know why. Because the man that comes in my life, my husband, I'm going to have favor among women because there's so many women out here to one man. But you don't have to get discouraged because most women ain't women. Not, you know, they say what they say is 7 women and 1 man. Okay, you get those 7 women. Most of them ain't walking godly. So a godly man, he shouldn't be wanting these type of women. She's out there hoeing. She's not keeping the laws and regulations of God. You got so many women that's already got a man in their life that's shacked up. But I'm talking about women that's really being set apart for the master's use. You're really waiting on God. You're truly walking this journey out. God ain't forgot you, babies. I'm here to tell you through the Spirit of the living God today that he has not forgotten you. He has not left you. He's still with you. He knows what you have need of. Continue to stand on your faith and to trust God, knowing that he's going to do what he said he was going to do. He's got you, baby. He's got you. Age ain't nothing but a number. Nothing but a number. Hold on to God's unchanging hand. It's going to be worth the wait. I know it is. It's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be worth it. Wait on God. Don't avoid the signs. When you meet people, don't avoid the signs that you see in them. You know, when you're broken and you got all this hurt and trauma going on in you, you're an open gateway for the enemy. You don't want the enemy in your life. You're inviting heartache. You're inviting to be thrown underneath the bus and rolled over. So allow God to do that healing in you. Allow God to do that processing in you so that you'll be able to discern a man of God and know it when it comes in your presence. Most women don't even know what a true man of God is because they've been so subject to the view of a fake and a phony. There's a difference. There's a difference when you see a little boy and a man. There's a difference. But do you know the difference? You don't know the difference. If you're a little girl, you're not going to know the difference. But babies, hold on to God. I want to make sure I give everything that I want to give today. I want to make sure because God is just so good. God is so good. He's so good. Ladies, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Allow God to do what he wants to do in your life. Allow him to do what he wants to do in your life. Let him work on you. If you got children, prepare your kids for the husband that's coming in your life. because that could be a roadblock, could be a stumbling block. So many people get men in their lives and get that good man in their life, and your kids run them away. Even your grown children. Some of your grown children don't even want you to have a husband. They're fighting against it, but they got their booze. So, babies, just allow God to continue that process in you, and don't lose faith. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. Don't get weary in your well doing. I know sometimes it's hard. I know sometimes you ask God, Lord, when is it going to happen for me? Just be still and know that He's God. Older ladies in waiting, you're not too old. I don't care what it looks like. No prospects. No prospects. You don't need no prospects. God got you sheltered and covered. He got you protected for the one. He got you protected and held in His arms. He's got angels all encamped around and about you to protect you from the evil one. That's a blessing. So when the one comes, you're ready and available. No drama, no problems, no issues. Babies, God loves you. He knows what you have need of before you have need of it. And it doesn't matter how old you are. God knows what you have need of. And He's still going to do what He said He was going to do. Just hang in there. Allow God to continue the process in you. And if you feel like you're done, because we all going to continue to need work till the day we die, just be still and know it's God. He's working on you and He's working on Him. And I don't care what it looks like. And ladies, stop hunting. Stop hunting. Don't hunt. It's not for you to be the hunter. It's not for you to be the hunter. God's going to give you favor among women. It takes God to give you favor among women. Only God can do it. You can't do it. But God can do it. It ain't about a hairdo, ain't about a dress, ain't about a look, ain't about some eyelashes, ain't about some finger. It ain't about that. Ain't about a switch or a titch. It ain't about none of that. You talk to Him and He'll talk to Him. Talk to Him, God, and He'll talk to Him. That's favor, baby. Money or nothing can buy that. God got you. He gonna give you favor among women. Smooch your sugar woogers and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, my sisters.